Hello everybody, welcome back to one of my videos about design patterns. In this video I'm going to teach you all about the builder design pattern. The builder design pattern, as the name suggests, help us to build an object in a very specific way. So suppose you want to build an object, and in order to build that object there are some specific steps to take in order for that object to be in a valid state for you to use it, right? So you have that class. It could be anything. It could be a sandwich. It could be, I don't know, a product, something that has got different properties that you have to put values into, for example, and then it will become into a valid state, and then you can use it, right? So in order to teach you all about the builder design pattern, I'm going to create a class, a console application. And I'm going to give you a very simple, understanding of this pattern. This is my product. This product has some properties. For example, it could be part 1, right? And then part 2, and then part 3. So this product needs to have these 3 properties initialized in order to be used. Now, I have a class called director. It could be anything. For this director class, we'll have a method called construct or build. Anything. Construct, right? And of course, I want to set these properties in a very specific way in this director class. But I don't want to have coupling between director and product, so I need a builder, if you will. A class that is in charge of creating an instance of product in a very specific way. So in order to make my code even more specific and loosely coupled, I'm going to create an abstract class called builder, and I'm going to accept a builder in my constructor. And in this builder, I'm going to create some abstract methods. Build part 1. And of course this returns void, right? So build part 2 and build part 3. Now, product builder is going to be a class that derives from builder, which is in charge of building a valid product for me. So I'm going to create a class, call it product builder, so I can have as many builders as I want, right? And in this class, I'm going to say I have to implement the abstract class called builder. I'm going to override the members. So for example, build part 1, I'm going to set the part 1 property. In build part 2, I'm going to set this property, and in build part 3, I'm going to set this, and again at the end, I will have a method called, let me put it this way. Let me go to my abstract class and build, right? I'm going to implement the abstract class build, and in this we're going to create a private product called product, and in the build part 1 I'm going to say part 1 is, for example, building, or let me put it this way, part 1 built. I think it is better to use passive and past tense. Part 2 and part 3 was built. Part 3 and part 3 and part 2, right? And in the build, I'm going to return the product. Of course, it has to return a product, or I can even introduce an interface here for a product like iProduct and make my code even more, loosely coupled. But I can go to this part and I say product. This returns a product, and product builder build a product. For this we need to have override, which I forget anyways. So this is the product that we are going to build. This is the class who is going to do the process of building a specific instance of that product. This is the abstract class, and this is an implementation of that class. Now, for example, I can call this product builder, product part 1 built by company 1. Let me show you what I want to do in this product. Company 1 product builder, right? So I can have as many implementations as I want. Suppose I want to have another company, right? Product 2, part 1, I'm sorry, by company number 2, number 2, and number 2. And now, let's move all of these. Now let's do something in the construct method. In the construct method, I'm gonna say I'm going to call the builder as my parameter, and then call builder dot this, and builder build part 3. Of course, I need parentheses, right? And then public product. Of course, I said I can use an interface to avoid coupling between director and the product, but for the sake of this method, this demo, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna say product and for example, render that product for me, right? Render, and I'm gonna say, let me change this. Let me do this. And oops, I'm gonna encapsulate it in a field, right? And then in the construct method, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna say builder dot build. Of course, this build method returns a product, so I'm going to say public product and then return build, right? So now I can move all of these files into their own types and classes to this is the product class, and this is the, there we go. So now I want to have a product which is built by company number 1, and then a product which is built by company number 2. Instead of creating a product and then setting the properties myself, I'm going to use my builders. Of course, I can come here and say product number 1 and then copy the method, the code here and use it, but that's a little bit tedious. So I can use my builders. I can say, hey, I'm going to call a director, and my director, when I want to make an object or instantiate the director, it give me a builder, right? So I can say I have a company 1 product builder. I'm gonna call it P builder 1, right? And then company 2 builder, I'm gonna call it 2. So I'm gonna pass this here, and then I'm gonna say, okay, now I want a product, right? But I want my director to do it for me with the help of the construct method. And then I can say, okay, product dot part 1, tell me what it is in the console, and then part 2 and part 3, right? And then I'm gonna say like something like this, and then I'm gonna use another builder. I'm gonna copy all these lines, and now at the end I'm gonna say console.read key, and of course I'm gonna start this as my startup project, set this as my startup project, and then hit run. Yaha. This is the product built by company 1. This is the product built with company 2. Now, instead of setting the properties of this product manually, I used some builders. All of these builders implement an abstract class called builder, right? So I've got company 1 builder, I've got company 2 builder, and I can have as many builders, as many specific builders as I want, which construct this product in a very specific way. In this example, the difference is only in the text that we are setting in these properties. So this is a very, simple example, but it could be as complex as you want. And then the director is in charge of the actual thing. I mean, the director accepts a builder, an instance of the abstract class, right, in the constructor, of course, and then it uses the construct method, which returns a product. Now, if you look at the construct method one more time, it is using some specific steps in order to build a valid product, and then it is calling the build method on that builder to return that product. This is a very beautiful, design pattern. I really liked it. It is used whenever you want to build an object using some specific steps without introducing coupling, and the object is going to be in a valid state in the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, this was an example only. This design pattern can be used in different projects and in different scenarios. But as an example, I think it could show you how this design pattern is implemented. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos about the other design patterns.